Hi everyone, welcome to the Grace Life. So in this video, we're going to be making some accessories for a men's gift. And so we are going to be doing this in parts. So we're going to start out with the first part, okay? We will be using this black paint. I got this paint here at the Dollar General. I also got this metallic gold paint at the Dollar General. Okay, from the Dollar Tree, we are going to be using a piece of this nautical rope. I'm going to unravel it, and we're going to use one of the strands. Okay, the Mod Podge. These wooden cubes, I may or may not use them. I'm excited to use them. Let's see if we can. We are going to be using the jenga blocks, which is the tumbling tower blocks. Now let's just jump right into the video. Okay, we're first going to start with this. So I had a wooden plaque. Like I said, it's a three-part accessory set. So I had this wooden plaque, and I had already Mod Podged this paper stock on there. That's very pretty. It's black and white. So what I decided to do is I went in my stash and I found one of these wood cutouts. Okay, so I grabbed one of those, and remember, this is a three-part for men accessories. And then I grabbed some of the wooden letters and I spelled out the word pray. Okay. Then, in order to make a stand for that wooden plaque, we are going to be using 4 jenga blocks, and these things here were all pre-painted in the gold. So let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to put that together, and then we're going to start on the next part here. So I usually take the nautical rope and I unravel the strands because I like working with the one strand. I think it's thick enough. You'll see what I mean. It's thick enough, and I also like that wavy look about it. So what we're going to do first is we're going to outline that wooden plaque with this piece of nautical rope. Now anything I have in excess, I am going to cut off. So as you can see here, I have this in excess, so we're going to go ahead and cut that off. Okay, and then we'll put enough glue there because we don't want these strands to come apart. So I'll lay this down first. And since this is unraveling here, I'm going to put some glue in there. Okay, so we just want that to lay down. Now, this is what that looks like. Okay guys, I think that looks really pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, I spray painted the wooden letters, and these letters I got them at the Dollar Tree, and I spray painted this in that metallic gold color right here. Okay, so we're gonna glue that down. First we're gonna find the placement, and we're gonna glue this down. Okay, once you like the placement, you go in and you glue the letters down. guys, so this is what that's looking like so far. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make the stand for this. What I would like to do is put two of these jenga blocks, two of the jenga blocks in the front of the sign and two in the back. Okay guys, so this is what we have. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? So that's the first part of this project, and I think it came out absolutely gorgeous. The only other thing that's left to do is to go ahead and glue this. I'm gonna glue it to the back of the sign. You guys, I'm really loving how that looks. Isn't that nice? So that's nice. So we're going to set this aside here because we're going to work on the next part of this project. Let me go ahead and bring that in. Okay guys, so let me show you this. So now the second part of this project, okay, is going to include, I made a phone stand. Okay, I took 10 jenga blocks and together I glued them across. I took 4 rows. You can probably see it better here. I took 4 rows here, 4 rows here. I glued those together and then I glued those together this way. Okay, then on each side, like on this side and on this side, I went ahead and glue a jenga block, and then here I put 2, one on the bottom just like these 2, and then one on top so that the phone wouldn't slide once you place it on there. Okay, so I can give you an idea of what that's going to look like, but the other thing I wanted to do was go ahead and put some nautical rope around this, and this was just a test to see how it would come out, and I'm really happy with the results. I did use wood glue. I want to show you that. I used the Gorilla Glue, the wood glue, and that I purchased at Walmart. So coming back over here, I cut some pieces of nautical rope. We're going to go ahead and outline this stand with the nautical rope, and then we'll continue with the project. So I just cut a few strips of this nautical rope. Okay guys, so this is part 2 of the project. This is part 1, which is the pray sign. Okay, and then here is the phone rest. And I think that came out absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so now we're going to work on part 3, and this we need to piece together. So let me show you what I've done so far. And you can also take and put some stands on this, which I'll probably do with these wooden pieces, but I need to color these first, so we'll come back to this, okay? Let me show you how we're gonna make the next portion of this. Is exciting for me. This is we're gonna make a trinket tray, and so that whoever you're gifting this to can place all of their personal items on there. So let's go ahead and start this. We are gonna be using the wood glue, so let me show you what we're gonna do. I took from here, let me show you what I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I took a row of 8 jenga blocks, glued that together. I did that 3 different times to get this. Okay, this is the base of our trinket tray. Then I did 3 rows of the jenga blocks, and I did that 2, 4, 6, 8 times. Okay, this will be the border, you know, the surrounding border to the stand. Now because these jenga blocks are brown, either way we're going to spray paint them. I kind of like them when they're more of the raw wood, because then you can decide if you want to go lighter, but that's not what I had, so we got to keep this moving, guys. So I'm going to find the best placement because the jenga blocks are not even, so I'm going to move these around until I find what seems to work the best here as far as gluing these together, because they don't line up proper. They don't line up evenly, I should say. So once I'm happy with that, I'm going to take the wood glue and then we're going to glue the rows. We're going to glue the whole row together. Make sure it's even, push that together, then you go on to the next one. Make sure that lines up. Okay. Now, when it comes to the sides, because we may as well do all the gluing now. When it comes to the sides of this, we're going to go ahead and glue, we're going to go ahead and do all the gluing at once. So we're going to glue surrounding the trinket tray. We're going to go ahead and glue. So we want to run the line of that wood glue along the bottom. Since we're waiting for it to dry, it may as well all dry. Then we're going to go ahead and, I'm sorry, I'm moving it around because I don't want it to get stuck to the paper. Okay, so now I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and come up one more time, just so that we have enough room in there to put something in and it won't fall off. Okay, make sure you line everything up while you can. Okay guys, I'm liking the placement to this. So now all we have to do is just give this at least 20 minutes to dry and I'll be right back with you. After we glued it together, and then I went ahead after the glue was dry and I spray painted it black just like I did the phone rest. Okay, here's what we're gonna do to that. I'm going to turn it around because what I'd like to do is put some legs on it. So I took those wooden cubes out that they have in the crafters. They come like this. Okay, I think I might have said that before. But we're going to use these as legs to put on the four sides here, and we're also going to do the same with the tray. Okay, so let's glue those down. Okay, so getting back to the video, isn't that adorable? It looks like a couch. Look at that. That looks nice. Okay, so there's the phone rest. Now we're going to turn the tray over. So here we go, guys. So here we have the trinket tray where we can drop all of our stuff when we come in the door. The phone rest, and here we have the praise sign, which I think is absolutely gorgeous, if I must say myself. So everything I used to create this craft is down in the description box below, and I'll see you in the next video.